Hello, all of you beautiful legends. We are back to Diablo 4. Now, I'm going to be running through a couple of nightmare dungeons. Maybe just a nightmare dungeon, I think. That I have noticed that I've been able to do a tier 80 plus with the Lidless wall, but the high end, like 90 plus, I just not been able to do those. So let's get quickly stuck into it. I'm gonna go to the Iron Hold, I think. Yeah, let's do Iron Hold. Now, with this build, I can see that it's quite good. It's really good. You can do a lot of stuff with it, but it's just a matter of getting yourself out of the way as well and being careful when you cast those spells. Now, I'm gonna try a different build. I'm gonna try an infamous build later on and try to switch things up a little bit. But for now, I just want to see how I do with this one at the moment. So let's give it a shot. Now, I've been popping the Blood Mist quite often, and it really does its business as far as this build goes, and it's just obliterates everything in its path, and it gets you out of the sticky situation. But you really cannot get close to your enemies. You really have to stay out of their way and just be tactical about it. Think about before you enter an area. Just don't rush into a lot of those mobs, and just stay out of their way and keep popping it. Keep clearing out like sections by sections, and if you get into open areas, you know, like if you get overwhelmed or something, there's always the Blood Mist, the Bone Storm as well. So keep using those. Don't be afraid to don't spare them for any kind of a situation. If you need time, just back out, wait for it, wait for them to recharge, and then go back in. I mean, it's not a marathon. It's not like who's gonna finish the dungeon faster. It's just a matter of you actually finishing it and getting that necessary XP. Now, in saying that, yeah, I'm gonna try it's kind of an Omnistorm combined with the Infamous. But I'm still unsure about that build. I am going to try it, but I think that I have a couple of glyphs that are needed for that build that are still, I think, level 1, so I'm gonna have to build that up. So I'm gonna try and do that rather than actually do anything else. Because this is really interesting, but I want to try with, you know, I want to try with the Reap, I want to try with Blight, and try to get, try to switch up my gameplay a little bit, see how I cope. Okay, burn. The God of Thunder has arrived in the form of a thundery bolt. I will fix your light switch. Okay, I think that's it for this area. All alone. Yeah, I really need that overlay. It's just... it would be so much more convenient if you had that overlay to follow your footsteps or see where you're going, which area you have been through. So it's more convenient. It makes life so much easier. Just stick to the corner here. So many effects going on at the same time, might as well. Yeah, just keep your distance. Get you know, make sure that you clear those areas as you go along. You know, if there's one or two of them, if one or two enemies show up, that's absolutely fine. But if you get, you know, if you get stuck in a very big crowd, especially at a high tier like this, or you walk into a trap just like I did, and they overwhelm you, you're dead. You're dead. Take your time. Take your time. It's not a marathon, as I said. It's just this is a more tactical approach to the dungeons, where I think that, you know, anybody can finish this, even with the lowest build that they have. It's just a matter of you just positioning yourself properly, timing your spells, and just not rushing into stuff just like I did. My nature sometimes gets the best of me, but okay. Walk into this? Why not? And wait until you have like these this stuff ready before you walk into those bubbles, and then just get, you know, so you don't get annihilated. And deal some damage, get out of that bubble, and it'll continue doing its business, and just come over and finish him. Yep. I like the guillotines, I just like popping them, I don't know why. Off with its head. Okay. I know that I probably should change a few things in the Paragon here because I'm running out of essence, and it's just I don't wanna you know, daub about it and bobble about it for months and months and months and then still have nothing to show for it. It gets really tedious for me and boring. I want to switch it up, so that's why I'm gonna try a completely different build and see what happens. I like the challenge of actually going back, you know, and rebuilding it and trying to do stuff as I go along with the character, rather than just sticking with one build and then just okay, is this okay? No, it's okay, but it's not, you know, it's fun for a while, but after a while it just gets old. So don't be afraid to switch it up. And I'm without essence, so let's pop things. Get out of the room and see them, yeah, see them die. Oh, this one's pretty. Come on, there we go. It's a pretty tanky build, I can't say. It's just nice, it's not that bad. It's just the fact that, you know, when you pass like 85, 86, you know, when you start getting into those higher tiers like 90 plus, even 89, it's doable. But when I started to get into like 91, 92, 93, I think, between the lower 90s, I know I just got obliterated. So it just doesn't hold its own as far as the end, like really high tier. So that's why I wanted to find something that I want to experience. That I just want to experience how it is to go through level 90 dungeons and then just be able to play through them, actually, rather than just stick at a door and just go for like 15 minutes. I got stuck in a tier 96. I got stuck at a door and just couldn't move out of it because, you know, it's not as refined as it's supposed to be. It's not perfect. But I know that there's some of the builds that don't need it to be. That those builds don't need to be perfect in order for you to go into a tier 96, 97 dungeon and finish it. But I just want to experience it and have fun with the game, and then actually experience and do those dungeons before Diablo dies, because yeah, there's been a bit of a drought, hasn't it, as far as content and creation goes. So let's see, where do we go? Ah, yeah. Drop it off at the pedestal. Heal up. So yeah, this one's gonna pop easily, and I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I just gotta show you the way that you can actually use this build effectively. So, oh yeah, I'm not gonna leave it at that. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. Like and share if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Subscribe now, and I'll see you, legends, in the next one. Bye bye.